Hey guys, listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 238, number 238, número 238. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the EMS show. You've come to the right place if you're serious about improving your English in listening and speaking. This podcast will help you build vocabulary of new words, improve your listening so you can better understand people when they speak to you in English, and improve your pronunciation at the same time. And we achieve all of this one conversation at a time. Alrighty, amigos y amigas. So we are at number 238. And my name is Milena, for those of you who don't know me. I'm the host of the English Made Simple show, and you can find me at englishmadesimple.net, englishmadesimple.net. I trust everyone is fine and dandy. I trust everyone is comfortable where they are at the moment. Don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're driving, walking, jogging, or even working. You're listening to the EMS podcast because you chose to listen to it. And I just want to say thank you. Thanks for that. Thank you for lending me your ears. I've realized, amigos y amigas, I don't say this enough, but I'm grateful that you choose to listen to my gibberish every week. So, thank you. Huge thanks to everybody. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet. I'll share a couple of expressions today using the word shy. And there's a reason why I'm using the word shy, okay? And we'll also have a repeat after me segment as well. You're going to have a chance to repeat a phrase. Alrighty, so actually before I start with today's show, if you haven't listened to episode number 237, that's the last episode, go back to that last episode and listen all the way to the end of that episode. Right at the end of that particular episode, I have inserted something called bloopers. What are bloopers, you might ask yourselves? Well, I explain this later in today's show. I will explain it. Just wanted to make you aware of this word bloopers, okay? So I'll explain later in today's show. But now back to today's episode. I want to ask you something. I want to ask you, amigos y amigas, would you consider yourself a shy person? Basically, what I'm asking is, are you a shy person? Are you a shy person? Are you shy, quite simply? The reason I ask is because, as you know, I've been promoting the Conversation Starter Challenge, and I was wondering why people didn't really take it up. So I approached quite a few of you just to get feedback on this, just to get some feedback on this challenge. And the feedback I got so far is basically the same across the board. Either people don't have time to complete the challenge or they are too shy to practice these simple conversation starters that I share with you in the challenge. Thank you for those who responded to me. I appreciate your feedback. So I'm going to be changing things a bit thanks to that feedback, and that's coming soon. Keep your ears opened. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time, this is your first time listening to the show, you might be wondering what I am on about. What is Milena talking about? Well, when you check out my website and the gift that I prepared for you called How to Simplify a Conversation, you can find it at englishmadesimple.net/convo, by the way, CONVO. It is an audiobook that I prepared just for you. You've got an audio plus an ebook, and that took about 4 hours to do. At the end of that audiobook, I offer you a short email course plus a chance to join a speaking challenge. It is a new challenge that I started, I think, a month ago or a couple of months ago. If you're listening to this show in July of 2019, and I was just curious to know if people would be interested in doing it. So today's episode is kind of about that challenge, the speaking challenge, and the feedback that I got from the listeners about the challenge. So just quickly, I just want to say I understand, I get it. I understand how you feel. Maybe you're feeling shy to make small talk with people. Maybe you're not at that stage yet. and maybe you're a bit nervous because the challenge is asking you to talk to people, to speak with people, basically. What I wanted to show you with this challenge is that making small talk or starting conversations with other English speakers is completely normal. Actually, it's almost expected. You're kind of expected to make small talk with strangers. You shouldn't be surprised now because I just forewarned you. Basically, I gave you advance notice. If you're planning to travel overseas, if you are in an English-speaking country, you are warned, amigos y amigas, you will be expected to make small talk at some stage, living here in Australia or anywhere else. This is what happens to me in Australia on a daily basis. Okay, I order a cup of coffee, I have to make small talk, I buy my groceries, I make small talk, I go to the dentist, I make small talk. For some reason, my dentist loves to make chit-chat. And I actually did an episode about that. That was episode number 228 called At the Dentist, Making Small Talk with My Dentist. That was episode number 228 if you'd like to hear about that experience. Also, I go and have a haircut and I make small talk. It's quite normal. Maybe it's normal for me because I'm so used to it by now. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is that you've been warned. Expect small talk if you live overseas in an English-speaking country. It's considered a friendly gesture, I guess. It's a friendly gesture. By the way, you have the option to just keep quiet and not say anything to anyone, you know. You're not forced to make small talk. But that's just how people are in these areas, in Australia especially. I'm secretly shy in some cases, I have to be honest. For example, when I have my haircut, I actually don't like to talk to my hairdresser. I just want the hairdresser to hurry up and finish cutting my hair. I used to enjoy getting a haircut, but now it's like a chore, you know. A chore, this word describes, it's a word you can use to describe a routine task. A chore could be washing dishes, for example, something that you have to do. It doesn't give you any joy. It's called a chore. People don't enjoy washing dishes. I hope not. I don't know anybody who enjoys washing dishes. Maybe my husband does. Maybe he enjoys because I make him wash the dishes all the time. Anyway, so getting a haircut is a chore for me. But anyhow, so back to today's episode. I think I'm getting myself distracted. So yes, I'm also shy, all right? I can be shy. I'm not always talkative like what you're used to hearing me on these episodes. I do like to be alone on the weekends, for example, and watch, you know, some stupid things like telenovelas. Sometimes I do like to switch off. Switch off is an expression which means, you know, like completely go blank. My mind is always racing from Monday to Friday, always thinking about things, being creative. And then, you know, when it's time to watch TV and relax, yeah, sometimes I watch this brainless type of shows like telenovelas. Well, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not perfect. Well, almost perfect. Just joking. Nobody's perfect. So, which leads me to the word bloopers. The word bloopers is what I mentioned earlier, okay, in today's show. At the beginning, that's what I mentioned, bloopers. That's what I wanted to demonstrate in the last episode. I just wanted to kind of show you that I'm not perfect. If you listen to the end of that episode, 237, you can listen to the end, wait for the music to finish, and then you'll hear my imperfections, my bloopers, okay? This is how I record every episode for English Made Simple show, okay? Every episode I kind of get tongue-tied. I don't do it in one go, okay? It's not like me talking and that's it. There's actually quite a lot of re-recording, okay? Especially some parts where I make stupid mistakes, embarrassing errors. It's quite normal, happens to me in every episode. I have to re-record some parts of the show because I get tongue-tied. I need to catch my breath like this. And I forget what I wanted to say mid-sentence. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. So that's why it takes me a long time to record one episode. I think a couple of hours to do just one episode. But anyway, today I'm talking about bloopers. So what are bloopers? Well, according to Buen Inteligente or the online dictionary, a blooper is an embarrassing error. You know when you watch a movie and then at the end of that movie, when they roll the credits, the credits are those like actors' names, all the cast names, and everyone who worked on that movie, you get to see their names. That's called credits. And sometimes they show you snippet of how they recorded certain scenes where actors said something funny that wasn't in the script, but somehow they managed to catch it on camera. That's called a blooper. That's called a blooper. I decided to share some of my embarrassing moments in that last episode. For that particular episode, for that last episode, I kind of had more than normal, okay? I had a lot more bloopers, but I only shared 3 with you. And that's quite a lot, isn't it? Anyhow, as promised, amigos y amigas, I'll just stop talking about my embarrassing moments and get straight to the phrases, the expressions using the word shy. So as I promised earlier, 2 phrases. I'm going to share 2 phrases. So I assume everyone is familiar with the word shy. Well, guess what? Just by adding prepositions such as of, or away, the word shy changes its meaning. The meaning completely changes, okay? It doesn't mean shy anymore. So here's the first phrase for you, amigos y amigas. Shy of, okay? 2 words, shy and of, O-F. The word shy and preposition of together, that would mean, let me share an example first, okay? To shy of. Here's an example. When I look at my statistics for the EMS podcast, it's just shy of 800,000 downloads. What this means, it has almost reached 800,000 downloads, but not yet. It's not yet there. It's almost there. That's what we mean when we use the expression shy of. Basically, it's almost there. It's very close. Since we are on this topic, amigos y amigas, if you're enjoying the EMS podcast, please don't forget to share this episode or any other episode with your friends. It helps the show remain at the top in iTunes. The more people subscribe and listen to it, the better. I'd be forever grateful. All right, thanks, amigos. The next phrase you should know is shy away from someone or something. Let's start with an example. I always shy away from people who want to argue with me. I don't like conflicts or confrontations. I shy away from them. Shy away from someone or something means you are avoiding someone or something. Okay? Cool bananas. Does this make sense, amigos y amigas? Cool. Well, that was enough of my gibberish for today. Now it's your turn. It is now your turn to repeat after me. Okay, your repeat after me phrase today is I shy away from confrontation. Oh, it's a bit complicated, huh? There's too many like sh and sh again. I shy away from confrontation. Get used to saying this phrase, shy away. It's another phrase to use instead of avoid. It's gonna make you super duper fluent. All right, amigos y amigas, thanks for tuning in to today's show. Hope you enjoyed today's show. If you'd like to keep track of episodes via email, go to EnglishMadeSimple.net, scroll all the way down and enter your name and email, and you will start receiving notifications about upcoming episodes. Don't forget to go to EnglishMadeSimple.net/convo to get your audiobook and get access to the 3-day mini email course. You'll also get invited to join the speaking challenge, and you can also give me feedback on that when you can. Again, the link was englishmadesimple.net/convo to get my audiobook, How to Simplify a Conversation. Thanks for joining me in today's episode, amigos y amigas. You've been an amazing audience and you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Until next time, hasta la próxima!